It's another wonderful Wednesday on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3, 8 minutes after 7 on the 21st of July 2010. Good evening and welcome to Focus 94.3, transmitting to you live from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Today we meet here as usual to fulfill our obligation to the country, to Mother Ghana, in respect of looking at issues that have come up in the country and of course here on the campus of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and go into them so that we all know where to start what from. It is your Community Watch on Focus 94.3, and we start off with some words of motivation, kind courtesy Eunice Asamoah of the English department, and Eunice is telling you to let the challenges of life prepare you for greater things ahead. Do not complain too much when the storms of life rises against you. Pass through it and learn from them. You become a better person when you learn from your mistakes. Great men face challenges, so see yourself as one when the rough surfaces show themselves. By way of motivation coming from Eunice Asamoah of the English department of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. This again is your Community Watch on Focus 94.3. Good evening and welcome. My name is atta-kusi. It's 9 minutes after 9 on the 21st of July 2010, and we've been joined by Joyce Techimensa in a short while to come up with the latest in respect of what's happening in the world of news here in Ghana, and of course on the campus of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. But today, let's take a brief at what we're going to be looking into on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3. Dr. Atta-kusi Indium, former flag bearer of the Convention People's Party, says he won't be a part of the CPP's 2012 activities until a merger is secured with the People's National Convention. We'll give you details of that here on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3 as we look at what it would take any political party at all to displace MPP or NDC from alternating power reign in Ghana. What will it take any party at all, be the URP, be the CPP or the PNC, to displace MPP and NDC and prevent them from alternating power in this country? We'll go into details of that here on your Community Watch as we seek opinions from experts. If you recall, the PNC General Secretary Bernard Mona hinted of a merger between the Nkrumah's parties. We'll try to give you an update as to what has happened so far with that, and link that with Dr. Atta-kusi Indium's call to abstain from the party's activities until a merger is secured. We'll also go into the future of the new Patriotic Party after the peace talks pending August 7 Congress. And also you're told that Nana Addo has received a massive applaud in the Greater Accra region as he toured there. We'll give you details of that here on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3. The President John Evans Tamils has called on banks to reduce interest rates as the prime rate has gone down. According to him, they should reduce the interest rate to correspond with the current economic conditions. How does the banking system work? Is it up to the banks to reduce the interest rates themselves? And what are the other possibilities? We'll give you that more. We'll give you that more on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3 as we educate ourselves and learn through debating here on one single platform. If you recall to yesterday, the University of Ghana, Halidu Ibrahim is with Radio University and reported to us and gave us a picture of the situation there in respect of how students are receiving the report, or a report. Unofficially though, we are told by the SRC's PRO in the University of Ghana that there's been an upward review of the grading system. It would require an average student a mark of 80% before you're graded A in any particular examination at all. We will go back there to find out any recent update in respect of what has happened there so far. This is your Community Watch on Focus 94.3. We seek to educate you and inform you on a single platform like never before. It's 13 minutes after 9. Joyce Techimensa has joined me up here in the studios. Joyce, good evening.
Good evening, Asa.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
So what's going on in the world of news?
There are a whole lot going on in our country, and in the first one, we have the president, John Evans Atta-Mills, has rubbished media speculations suggesting that there is an eminent ministerial reshuffle in the offing. And then the 2008 presidential candidate of the Convention People's Party, Dr. Atta-kusi Indom, has denied bribing some executives of the People's National Convention to influence the intended measure of the two increased party. And then a man has been arrested for wrongful sale of government fertilizer. And then some damaged transformers have been replaced at Abuaze. And in Parliament, the minority in Parliament says it will lodge a formal complaint with the police regarding 3 different instances where leading figures of the ruling National Democratic Congress, NDC, made public statements that caused fear and alarm. And again, the national chairman of the opposition New Patriotic Party, NPP, Mr. Jake Obechebilamte, says he will be stupid to claim has no preferred candidate in the flag-bearer race of the party. And again, an Accra Children's Hospital, Princess Mary, demands more doctors to avoid deaths.
Community Watch.
2 in court for causing death of pregnant girl. And the Ghana Center for Democratic Development, CDD Ghana, has expressed grave concern over the arrest and formal charge of the acting news editor of Joy FM, Mr. Atokwame Nadadzi. An Accra Fast Track High Court on Monday adjourned the case of the 2 soldiers accused with the death of Alhaji Issa Mobila, former Northern Regional Chairman of Convention People's Party, to Tuesday, July 27th. Fraud engulfs government capitation grant program. And lastly, at least 49 killed in North Yemen clashes.
Okay, so I guess that should be all in the world of news here in the country. Your Community Watch on Focus 943, 16 minutes after 7. In a short while, we should be going over the lines and speaking with our reporter there in the University of Ghana, Legon, giving us an update of the situation there after reports of a review in the grading system in the University of Ghana. So we'll get there and give you details of that here on your Community Watch on Focus 94.3. It's 16 minutes after 7. So it's 17 minutes after 7. Is still on Community Watch on Focus 943. Now a quick glance through some of the stories we'll be going through today on your Community Watch. Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo has visited the Greater Accra region, and this is a report found. Okay, let me go through the report, and it says that it was going to mark the beginning of the last leg of his national campaign tour, which takes place at the regional capital from this week. And what better way to announce his welcome and test his popularity than by a visit to the main markets of the city? From Akwala through Kaneshi Market, Agbogoloshi, and Okanshi to Abosi Okan, everywhere he went, Nana Akufo-Addo was mobbed by a joyous crowd of mainly women, both young and old retailers and shoppers alike. They numbered in their thousands, drivers of total buses and taxis who tear their horns to show support for the man who's seeking to win the party's nomination on August 7th to contest for the presidency for the second time in 2012. Even some drivers of government vehicles could not hide their joy. So that's that on the visit of Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo. And Nana